Hey everyone, it's Jeanette with JB's Exploring More, and I just got off work and I'm heading over to my mom's to work some more in the barn. It's a nice day. It says it's 81 degrees in my car, and finally we have some blue skies and some sunshine after a bad storm yesterday, and it's been gray for it seems like a year to me. So I'm really happy to see a little bit of sunshine. To give an update, let's see. My mom, the stuff that my mom wanted to save out of the barn, I took and put in her living room and her dining room. And she spent time clearing all of that up yesterday. And today she wants me to talk about how much time that took her to do to share with all of you. So we'll go around the house and I'll show you what she got done. And then I'm going to focus more on the barn, trying to get the table set up and organized for our sale, which I would really like to have Mother's Day weekend on that Saturday, not that Sunday, of course, on Mother's Day, because that's a day that Mom gets to pick what she wants to do. We'll probably go out to eat, and I don't want her to have to do any work on her special day, unless she wants to. The important thing is we're spending time together. And if we want to get this sale going, we have to keep moving ahead. So we have, I think, about 6 to 8 tables out in the barn, and I want to do each table as a theme. Like one could be for holidays, another for games and toys. We'll have a table for knickknacks and household items, and we'll have a table. Oh, I have to show you guys this cool car. Hang on. Got that car. Love it. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Anyway, I don't think we'll have enough tables to do all of the categories that I want to do. We do have another table for books too. Those didn't sell very well at our last sale. I think this sale we will extend it outside of the barn and put sheets or tarps on the ground so that we can put more stuff out there as well. We'll probably have like a little table of some limited electronics. The funny thing is, my mom said she wanted to have a craft sale, but I think that's going to be at a later date, maybe more toward the fall, after she has time to go through all of her craft items and sort those out, which is going to take some time. She wants to get started sorting her rubber stamps pretty soon. I have all these different ideas for YouTube videos swirling through my head, but I'm excited about it. It brings me joy to be creative, and I love when the creative juices start flowing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making those, and I hope that you all will tune in and enjoy them. I really appreciate everyone commenting and subscribing. If you haven't already, please consider that. I used to do writing. I love photography. I'm always looking for a creative outlet. And I spent my career as a journalist being creative for 24 years until, unfortunately, I was laid off. And now I have a job where I'm not creative, so I have to find creativity in other ways. And right now, that's YouTube. My husband and I are planning a trip in May to Ireland, and I'm really excited about that. Of course, I'll be doing YouTube videos on that, probably a whole series, like maybe one each day. We'll be going to Dublin, Galway, and Kilkenny. So I've been wanting to go to Ireland since I was about 14 years old. It's a bucket list item, and now I'm almost 57, so it's finally happening. Lots of things to look forward to, but right now I must go work in the barn. And for those of you who are new here, I'm Jeanette, and my channel is JB's Exploring More, where I go on little adventures and explore traveling, new places, new experiences, and the more part could be anything. It's eclectic. I don't want to lock myself into one category because life is more interesting that way. I like variety, learning and exploring and being curious about everything. So I hope that you'll follow me on my journey. And here we are. Wow, the driveway is a muddy mess. Holy cow. Hopefully I don't get stuck, but I have all-wheel drive, so I think I'm good. Back to the barn. Okay, I'll show you a little bit of the progress from last time. I got this box set up for free bags for shopping. Has a bunch of little bags inside. And I've got my little sink set up here, which is going to kill my back bending over. However, I don't have any table space cleared to put those. And I got this plastic drawers washed out. I got the top of this little table washed off. This is going to be a box full of tins. This still needs to be sorted, but it's the DVD VHS music table. This is going to be our game table and crafts. So we'll probably run out of room on that table. Back here I'm setting up all baskets, and then over here will be the books. I did just kind of get this corner cleared out a little bit. And underneath here are all of the glass knickknacks I washed, protecting them from the dust. This will probably also be a household table, and it's definitely not organized yet. So back to washing some more stuff for now. It's kind of warm today. I might have to change into a t-shirt. I'll probably be kind of dark since the door is open right behind me. This is a cookie jar that we had when I was a little kid. So it's definitely vintage from the 70s. However, the lid is missing and it has a chip. So nobody's probably going to buy it. It would be good to put, like, I don't know, ink pens or utensils. It would be a great utensil holder in a kitchen. That's what I'm thinking. The chip is toward the back, so yeah, it might still be useful. It's cute. It has apples on the front. I don't even know if my mom wants it. I'm gonna have to ask her, but I think she'll probably let it go. Hopefully. Set that on a towel for now. My mom is swimming right now with my aunt. Trying to get the dust out of this. I don't really even want to wash this. I think I'll take this in the house for my mom to wash. Yeah, I'm really glad that my mom and my aunt go swimming at the health club. This is a cute little football cooler. Swimming is really good for my mom's back. She has a bad back. And a bad hip area because her horse fell on her a long time ago. She was in the barn riding it around and it reared up and fell over backwards on top of her and broke her pelvis. So that's a weak spot on her body. One thing that I have to always keep reminding myself is that my mom is 77. Well, she'll be 77 this year. And she can't do all the things that she used to do. And it's just hard for me to get that through my mind because she's always been a really strong woman. And it makes me sad. I just don't want to really accept the fact that my mom's getting older. I want her to be how she used to be forever, because obviously I don't want to lose her, but I know that's going to happen someday. So yeah, I think this will definitely be a seller at the garage sale, this little football jug that I can't get open. So where can I put this to dry? I'm running out of space. It's really hard to get organized when everything is so unorganized. Oh boy. What's all this? A puzzle that doesn't have the box. Okay, gotta go on the game table. A bag of rocks. I'm finding a lot of rocks. Lots of rocks. Not sure what Mom wants to do with all of those. And here's some like little glass rocks in this basket for like a fish aquarium or a garden. I'll wash those off. This is a cute basket, but it's pretty dirty. Wonder if I can take the cloth out to wash it and then put it for sale. And I've got another tote cleared out. I think I'm going to take all the empty boxes and all the empty totes and put those in one of the stalls to get them out of the way until we need them. Okay, that's empty. The ground is super soggy and wet outside. Oh, I don't know if I can take this out. Let's see. It's attached with glue or something. I'll just pull it off somehow. Maybe even if I have to cut it out and just sell the basket without it. Because I don't think anybody's going to want to buy this with a dirty autumn liner. Okay, now that basket's clean and this can go in the house to be washed. Throw that in the wash pile. Take you with me as I put this down on the basket table. So much to go through, it's overwhelming. We're already running out of room on the basket table. I'm gonna go around to the back here behind the barn and open up this other door so we can get some airflow. The grass guy needs to come and mow, but he can't until the ground is not soggy and wet. There, that's better. Eventually I'm going to bring my leaf blower over here and blow out all the leaves and dirt off the floor when we get some of the stuff cleared off the floor. Look who it is. I thought she was swimming, but actually she was upstairs in the Barbie room. So now she's helping me putting the boxes and the totes in the stall to get them out of our way for now. My goal is to try to get this book table organized tonight. And I'm wiping down some books, and I just opened this one and I said, wow, a blank book, that's weird. And then I started thumbing through and found all of these notes by someone. Don't recognize the handwriting. And I guess it's for gardening because the very first page says 1993 garden. Wow, a motor manual from 1965. Anyone have a 1965 vehicle they need to work on? Well, if you do, we're going to have a book for sale for it. I told my mom maybe we should try to put all the books in boxes by category. So far I have gardening and cars. And if we could put them underneath the table, we'll have more room on top of the table for other things.
So I have a little thing for my record player where these things fit in my little record player.
I think so. I think you can play 45s.
Huckleberry Finn. Huh. Who's that?
Huckleberry Finn?
No, I mean whose record was that?
Oh, I have no idea. We're going to take a break and go get something to eat. Mom and I are going to one of our favorite coffee hangouts. Hello.
Hi. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
Oh, muffins.
Yummy. Yummy things.
My own coffee. Basically, I want a half a cup of hot water and then a little bit of coffee.
Okay, sure. Let's see, what size are you thinking? Small.
Look at these adorable coffee cups. Different things you can purchase. Drink local.
Is this for here to go today?
Different blends of coffees. Flavored. My favorite rack, the sea salt caramels. They are delicious. Blueberry pie latte, dark rose latte. That sounds very interesting. There's a little cozy fireplace with chairs.
Where are we going to sit?
You already got yours? Where do you want to sit?
By the fireplace.
Okay. Mom's going through a box and she just found a little doll jacket. She said it's adorable.
I said it's so adorable. It says Daddy's co-pilot. Isn't that
Ah,
sweet?
yeah.
Sweetest little thing. Looks like a little flight jacket for a little pilot.
Did you say you thought you might have bought that for your cat?
Yeah, but I didn't buy it for my cat because the one I got for my cat was a little sweatshirt with a hoodie.
Oh.
And I put it on him and sit him down the ground. He'd fall over. He didn't like it.
Show the little pig that you just pulled out of the box.
What's that? The pig? My little pig? I think he's sweet. I might take him in the house. You're going to be mad at me.
Oink, oink.
Call him Babe. Babe the little pig. I think he looks real.
Mom's sitting because her back hurts today and she's wiping down stuff for me. And I am over here sorting books. I'm trying to organize the book table. We're just going to sell books for a quarter or 50 cents. Mom thinks a quarter so that we can get them moving. What is it?
Me and you.
Where at?
Elvis's house in Tennessee.
Oh, was this
Nashville.
when we went to New Orleans?
When we went to New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Homemade calendar, cool.
This is what, New Orleans? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
that's a calendar I made you as a
I
gift.
think this is all New Orleans, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't that cool?
yeah, that was fun.
It was a great time. Oh, poor little donkey. He's not a donkey, he's a mule.
Show the book that you just found. I think I bought it for you. I think you already read it though.
Trying to get an education. I think I looked through all of it.
It's by Dr. Robin Zazio, or however you say her last name. She was the therapist on the TV show Hoarders.
Oh, really? Okay.
You'll have to read it again and see if
I've thumbed through it.
anything strikes a chord.
Jumps out and bites me. Well, like I said, I already noticed since we decluttered some stuff, and then I go back and I go through it again, open my cabinets and stuff. I'm like, I still need to get rid of more stuff. I still don't need all this stuff. You know, when you're young and you have big family and you have people coming over all the time, you need extra dishes and stuff. But once you get older, you need one or two forks and spoons and a plate, and that's it. You don't need that much.
Yeah. Oh, I hear a horse
I do too.
behind me somewhere. Poor mom, she's sitting downwind and I'm dusting off stuff and all the dust is flying towards her. That's what the way the breeze is blowing.
Yeah.
And she's spitting and sputtering over there. I'm going to see if I can find this horse. I can't believe the amount of 3D glasses that you guys have.
Yeah.
Must have went to a lot of 3D movies.
Well, I think we actually had a party here one night
Oh,
and invited a whole bunch of the whole family was over here, and everybody had glasses. I made sure there's glasses enough for everybody, so that was why we had so many.
oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that was fun. We had popcorn.
What was the movie?
I don't know, some kids thing. I think we just invited everybody up with the grandkids and stuff. It was just fun.
It's interesting finding old books like this, Don Quixote. I like seeing the pictures in them. Pretty cool artwork. Wow. That is really cool. The artwork in this book. I don't like destroying books. I'm one of those people that can't do that, but boy, some of these pictures would look really cool in a frame, I think. Definitely. The Flowers of Friendship. This looks really cute. A single rose.
Okay. Wait. I dropped it.
Out of friendship's garden came a single rose to me one day when all was dark and gray, and the sun I could not see. It brought a ray of sunlight in its little heart of gold, and showed unspoken words of love as it petal did unfold. Sweet. Hopefully somebody will buy that for $0.25. My book table is starting to take shape. There's a bunch more over here though.
Okay.
Look at my mom being silly with some colored rocks. She has 2 different colored of eyes like David Bowie. Mom has all these cookbooks, boxes of them, but she doesn't really cook, and neither do I. So most of the time Mom goes out to eat. I'm glad that I have a husband that likes to cook. I'm very fortunate in that regard, that's for sure, because going out to eat all the time is very expensive. Okay, it's about 7 p.m. and we're done for the evening. I'm heading home now. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but it's a start. I got the book table scrubbed down and wiped down a bunch of hardback books, which we're going to sell for $0.25 each, which is really cheap because usually at garage sales those are $1 each. Ooh, the sun. So yeah, there's still a lot of boxes of books to go through. My mom told me that she's depressed today, so I don't want to push her too much because I feel guilty and sad about that. I know that, or I think that sometimes I can be too hard on her and it makes me feel bad. And I have to realize that she's older and she can't do what she used to do. Of course, I get frustrated when she wants to keep everything, and it makes me feel defeated, but she is getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I think that when we go over everything once and then we go back through it a second time, she'll probably get rid of more. She keeps saying that she doesn't want to have a real cluttered house, and I believe her. I just think it's going to take her time to let go of some things. And, you know, she's going to be 77 years old. So, at this point in life, I definitely don't want to get into a feud or upset her. I think a lot of families become estranged when they're dealing with a situation like this. They just don't want to deal with it at all. But I love my mom more than anything, probably. So I keep keeping on. That's all I can do. But it breaks my heart when she tells me that she's depressed or discouraged, or when I see her in physical pain. Then I, you know, check myself and show her some compassion, because that's what you do when you love somebody. But anyways, little at a time. That's all we can do. I brought this old phone book home from my mom's to recycle in our recycling. I don't think anybody uses phone books anymore. This is from 2022, which I'm surprised they still had them at that point. And this bag of kitchen towels I brought home from my mom's to wash. They got dirty out in the barn. They were stored out there all winter, so I'm going to see if I can get these cleaned up for the sale. These are actually some towels that my mom made. She cuts them in half and then crochets the top with a little button to hang up on the stove or the fridge. I think we tried to sell these at our last sale for about $3 a piece, but they got dirty somehow. So hopefully they will come clean in the wash. All kinds of cute ones for fall. So hopefully the crochet part does not get ruined in the wash.